Okay, I think that we've waited enough and we can start now. So, hello everyone and welcome to our weekly webinar. And today we're talking about how to manage your inventory with SaleFreaks and why is it important in the first place. So first guys, please let me introduce myself if you don't know me yet. So my name is Sapir, and I'm a dropshipper, and I run eBay stores for SaleFreaks. And as I always say, I do these weekly webinars for you to share my knowledge with you and help you make your business more successful. So recently, I got a lot of questions, a lot of requests actually on to do webinars that really talk about the technical aspect of SaleFreaks rather than just talking about dropshipping in general. Just talk about a little bit about SaleFreaks itself, because it seems that there are people who are struggling a little bit with the system. So I figured I'd start with talking about managing inventory, managing items, because it's very, very important. So uh, let's review our topics for today. So first, we'll talk about how to use filters correctly to delete items, how to use tags to follow up on your items, and how to use the bulk action feature for easier item management. Yay. Okay, so let's get started. And before we do, just let me say that you can always leave your comments below and we'll check them together in the end of the webinar. Okay, I'll answer all of your questions. So just leave everything in the comment section below. Okay, guys, so let's get started. So, how to use filters correctly to delete items. Now, in order to maintain your account as efficient as possible, it's important to delete items that have not sold and that are out of stock. Okay, so I always say, guys, that eBay really likes to see movement. Okay, they like to see that you're uploading items, that you're taking off items, and obviously you don't want to remove items that are selling. Obviously, you only want to remove those who really haven't proven themselves and just they're not selling. Okay. Also, if you have an item that's gone out of stock for more than 3 to 4 days, chances are that it won't come back to stock, or it will take a while to come back in stock. And in the meantime, it takes up space. Okay, it takes up space of another item that might just as well be, bestseller. So better to dispose of those. This will ensure that over time, your store is left only with selling items and that are in stock, saving you costs both in your eBay subscription and SaleFreaks subscription. So yeah, this is a good point too, because obviously you have selling limits in your eBay store, right? And when you don't delete items that are not selling, I mean that they have poor selling history, or that are out of stock for too long, then as I mentioned, you're taking up space of another item that could be a bestseller and you don't even know it. Okay, so it's better to fill up your selling limits on eBay with items that are selling. Okay, so and of course, you're paying to eBay on a store subscription, which is also derives from the number of items that you have in the store. Okay, so you always want to keep the store as slim and as thin as possible, but at the same time efficient. So removing items and replacing them with other items that could sell, and if they don't sell either, then take them down as well. Okay, and also it will help you with your SaleFreaks subscription, because SaleFreaks, you pay to SaleFreaks as well, per items, right? You choose your subscription per the amount of items that you have. So let's say that you have, let's just throwing out of my head here, right? Let's say you have two stores and each have 250 items. Okay, and you're on the smallest non-API subscription, which is 500 items. Okay? I guarantee you that if you constantly replacing items that are not selling with fresh ones, okay, you may not have you could get to a nice rate of sales. Maybe not a lot because 250 items per store is very little, but still, you can really maximize profits right here without having to upgrade your subscription. Okay. eBay appreciates sellers who keep their store dynamic, upload items often, and also remove items that aren't selling, as I've mentioned. Okay, it makes their eBay algorithm to see you in different light and maybe give you more exposure. And all in all, it's just a really good practice, good habit to have. Okay, so all items and their variations have to be deleted from SaleFreaks. If you'll remove them directly from eBay, they will still exist on SaleFreaks and will continue to get monitored and paid for. Okay, so when you do your deleting, okay, you have to do it from within SaleFreaks. Okay, don't ever just delete it from eBay because then technically the item still exists on SaleFreaks and you're still paying for it even though you deleted it from eBay. So no chance you'll be selling this anytime soon, right? So a listing on eBay renews every 30 days, which means that if it hadn't sold in the first 30 days, the chances of it to sell are slim. So when you upload an item, probably you've noticed, when you upload an item, it has a life cycle of a month, of 30 days, okay? And if you don't delete the item after 30 days, whether it's sold or not, eBay will automatically renew it, okay, and relist it. Now, when they relist it after 30 days, then you get charged for it again. Okay, so um, you know, you upload an item and you already paid insertion fees, right? Whether it's actual insertion fees or within the limits of your eBay subscription, right? But you paid for it, so you have 30 days trial. You have 30 days to give it a chance to sell. But if it doesn't and you get to day 30, it's better just to remove it, okay? Because it had a chance to sell for 30 days. And for 30 days, there haven't been one sale. Okay, so I personally, there are people who would say leave it for another month. I say that if it wasn't sold at the beginning right away, I mean, chances that it will get sold are pretty much slim. Okay, so again, better to just um, replace it with a fresh new item that could be a bestseller and drive a lot of sales. Okay, so just know that eBay, it's in eBay's interest to renew it automatically without telling you. So it's your job to know that you have 30 days to review the item, see the results, and take a decision whether to delete it or not. Okay, so we want to remove items in 30 days jump. Okay, you can create a ready in advanced filters. So all you have to do next time is to click a button. So when I do deleting, or to be more exact, my VA does it today. Okay, but when she deletes items, she does it in 30 days jump. So I will show you in a bit. You know what? Let's do it together. So wait. Yeah. So let's go to items, right? And in items, you have advanced. And here comes in handy the filters I've been talking about. So think about that. So we want to delete items in 30 days jump, right? So we want to first start with deleting items that haven't sold for 30 days, and then deleting items that haven't sold for 60 days, and then 90 days, and then 120 days, and so on. Okay, so, but think about it. So I want to search for items that have been created from 30 days, right? I don't want items that have been created today or yesterday. because obviously they probably don't have sales, right? Because I've just uploaded them today or yesterday. So I literally want items that are 30 days old, not 29, not 31, exactly 30. Okay, so this is what I do. So from 30 days since the last year, okay? Because if I put here one day, okay, like today, so it will also give me in the search items that I've uploaded just recently, and obviously they're still in their 30-day life cycle. So I want to really pick creation time from 30 days since the last year. Okay, so this will bring me only items that are at least 30 days old. And then I check this box as well, unsold time range. Okay, so this will show you items that haven't been sold at all. And you can do the same thing. So items that haven't been sold from 30 days since forever, since the last year. Okay, this is the maximum. So by checking these two boxes, I get items that are, they have been created uh, 30 days 30 days ago or more, but we'll focus only on the 30 days. And but also didn't get sold, because if they did, it wouldn't appear here in this filter. Okay, and then I click view items, and then it will give me all of the items. I hope I have something to show you here, because my VA might have just deleted it. So let's see. Okay, so you see here the age. This is 41, 41. So this is in the middle of the second cycle, right? So let's click on age and see what we get. Okay. Okay. So I think she deleted it, and that's why we don't see 30 days items that are 30 days old. Let me just try to check it again. Okay. This is the further end, and I'll click it again to get items that are more recent. Okay, so there it is. Great. So I have something to show you. So you see, um, here it is. Items that are 30 days old. So today, they're ending today. Tomorrow, if I won't delete them today, then tomorrow they will get automatically renewed, and I will pay for them again. Okay, and I don't want to pay for them again, because you see here that under orders, they're all zero orders, but they are 30 days old. So I want to delete them. Okay, so what I do, I just you can let me move this for a second. I'll choose 100 items per page. Okay, and I see that I have an entire page, right, that needs to get deleted. So I go right here and I click this page. And you see right here, because I had a total of 23,000 items, right? And I only need this page, so 100 items. And then I scroll down and I go to the next page. Okay? And again, this second page has all 30 days uh, um, 30 days old of items. Okay, so we'll go right here and we'll mark this page as well, and we'll keep doing this. Okay, so we'll keep going page by page. This is what I'm telling you. You have to endorse it to your VA, okay, because it's really time consuming, and there's no point that you guys will be doing this. But my VA goes page by page, okay, and she marks this page. So you see, we're at 300 because we went through 3 pages of 100 items. They're all 30 days old. Okay, so she does this until it turns to 31 or 32. Let's see, maybe 6 pages. Okay, wow, we have a lot of 30 days old items. Wait for it. Okay. Okay, so you see, she'll keep doing this until the number changes here, and then she knows the item is in its next cycle. Okay, so again, she could delete it, but I don't want to delete too much at once. Okay, it looks bad on eBay, and we, I mean, 40 days is just between 30 and 60 days, right? So this item right here is in its second life circle. So it's a pity to delete it because we've already paid for it. So let's let it roll until it gets to 60 days old, and then we can delete it or leave it if it sells. Okay. What about the items that I've checked? I need to delete them, right? So I go to bulk actions, and you see here I have this box right here. It says remove. I can put myself a note saying unsold 30 days. And then I click on it. It will ask me if I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure. And then a line will appear here with today's date and the action that you're doing. You ask to remove these items because they were unsold for 30 days. And here you have the number of items, and that's it. Okay, and now you can go back to advanced, and rather to just check these boxes every time, I can save it. So I can save filter, and I can call it unsold 30 days items, and I can click go and check this out. Next time I can just, let's say I'm right here at the dashboard, and I want to do my deletings for today. Okay, so from the dashboard I go again to items, advanced, and load filter, and I'll have this drop down menu, and I have, oh, you can see it, I'm sorry, um, unsold 30 days items, and if I click load, it will automatically put the box that I've checked with the settings that I've set, and then I just can click view items and repeat the process. Okay, and since I said that we're doing it in 30 days jump, so the next jump will be items that have been created from the last 60 days until the last year, right? And then I can um, say filter and call it unsold 60 days items, and click go, and it will show me the items that are 60 days old, and I will delete them as well page by page until I get to items that are 61 days old, and then I just leave them. Okay, and that's it. The next stop is 90 days, and then 120 days. Usually by the time that you get to 240 days, usually there is nothing left. Okay, so you see all of these are 60 days old, need to be deleted. Great, guys. So let's get back into our presentation. So this is how you do it in SaleFreaks. So deleting items should be done daily. Okay, and I recommend really endorse it to your VA because, as you saw, as you have more items, obviously it takes more time because you have to scroll through more pages. So it's better just to leave it for the VA to do it. Okay, now let's talk about how to use tags to follow up on your items. Okay, so following up on items you upload is very important because it allows you to keep track on sales and determine if you're effective. For example, let's say you tried a new method of sourcing and you want to see if it's working. When uploading those items, give it a tag, or, for example, sourcing new. After a couple of weeks, you'll be able to compare the amount of sales, if there were any, to the amount of items that were uploaded, and then decide if the new method was effective or not. I wanted to show you because it's a waste of time to show you how I upload items. So I just show you a couple of screenshots right here. How do you put a tag? So if you upload through the listing wizard, right, which requires you to have, um, uh, ready in advanced list of ASINs or, item IDs from other suppliers. And when you go to listing wizard and you put your ASINs or your item IDs and you click next you have to choose the account you want to upload items to and give it a tag. So I don't know what about you guys, but maybe you give it a random tag, or maybe you don't even put anything, but you should, okay? You should put something on it, and I will show you an example in a second. But this is the tag in listing wizard. This is the tag when you upload a file. Okay, so if you like me and you like to upload CSV files, okay, because I like optimizing titles, and this is the only tool that allows me to, upload an item with an optimized title. So this right here, the name, is where you put that tag. Okay, and if you use the locator, so right here, locator name, this is where you put the tag. Okay? Okay, so before we move on to the next subject, I want to show you what it looks like. So check this out. I'll open here an item tab, and I'll open here an order tab. Okay? Okay, so this is items. Okay, so let me show you. So when you upload an item with a tag, and you go to advanced, you have right here tag. So let me mark it. It takes a second, so be patient. Okay, there it is. So if you click this drop down menu, you'll see all of the tags that you've ever put on every upload. Okay, so a couple of months ago, I did a little research. Okay, I tried to use a tool in Zik Analytics, and I've uploaded all the items under this tag, Sapir Test Zik Turbo Scanner. So if I check this box right here, and I click View Items, it will show me how many items are there under this tag. So right now you see only 12 items, but obviously in the beginning there weren't 12. Okay, there were many more. Okay, but why do you see only 12? Look at this orders. You see, guys, all of these, or at least most of them, have sales. Okay, so I can say to myself, okay, out of, let's say, 12 items that I've uploaded, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are selling, and some of them are even selling very well. For example, look at this. Okay, so then I can say to myself, wow, so you know it seems like that this method is working, so maybe I should keep uploading items from Zik Turbo Scanner, right? This is what the tag says, right? See? So I like to give the tags a really specific name, uh, which describes exactly what I'm doing, what I'm testing. So you can see right here all kinds of tags I have right here. For example, peak async. If you don't know what peak async is, it's it's a Chrome extension that allows you to scroll through pages in Amazon and grab the ASIN of the item without having to actually get into the listing. Okay, so it's a very quick process. So I tell my VA to scroll through Amazon and check for bestsellers or items with a lot of reviews. Okay, which indicates that they are really selling well on Amazon, and thus increase the likelihood of them selling on eBay as well. Okay, and I tell them pick the ASINs from pick ASIN, and when you upload the ice those ASINs, put the tag pick ASIN. Why? Because then I can check these, okay, and I can see how many items he uploaded, and from within those items that he uploaded, how many items actually sold, okay, and then I can determine. You see, so he uploaded 34 items, okay, out of which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So out of 34, 7 items sold, which is great. It's a great percentage for me. It's a good conversion. Okay, it's a great conversion. Okay, uh, 7 out of 34 equals to 20%. I mean, this is really nice. Okay, so you know I'm happy with it. But maybe if you're not, then you can say to yourself, okay, something here needs to be changed. Maybe the ASINs my VA is grabbing are not good enough, or and I should tell him to go for maybe cheaper items or in items in a certain category or whatever. But you can decide because you can monitor how many items you've uploaded versus how many items got sold. You know what I mean? And if I didn't put the tag, I wouldn't be able to monitor it the way I do. Okay, so you can see right here that he really every time he goes through a category in eBay, in Amazon, I'm sorry. Okay, he really calls it by name. Okay, small appliances, tabletop lighting. Okay, so he marks really every category, and then I can go to just for example, these are all tabletop lightnings, right? So I can just check them all and see how many items he uploaded all in all from this category versus how many items actually sold. And for example, if I see that there are too many items but too little sales, I can tell him, hey, listen, drop this category. It's not selling well. Okay, see, we have 706 items. So I'm not expecting you to go one by one and check which items sold. You can go right here to sales, advanced, tag, and it takes a second, so give it a second as well. But you can check the same tag from the items in the orders. So you can check the tabletop, I won't start looking for it, but you can check what it is, tabletop, and then compare how many items have sold versus how many items got uploaded from this category, okay? And then you can make a very wise decision whether or not to keep uploading from items from this category or stop and make room for maybe another category which is better and will make you more sales. Okay, guys, so this monitoring is very important. So this is why I tell you guys to keep a VA, okay, because the VA does this job and your job is to oversee it from above. So this is part of the overseeing. This is part of actually managing a store, okay, making those decisions, okay, not making the robotic uh, everyday actions, okay. These you can leave for your VA. Okay, guys, so we have one more topic for today, which is how to use bulk action feature for easier item management. So it's important to be able to change certain settings and aspects related to your items in order to maximize profit at all times. Things like changing profit range to a certain group of items without it affecting on all of your items, or put certain items out of stock, or change quantity. Okay, you can do all of that using the bulk action tool found under items tab. Okay, so if we go back to our previous example, right? So let's say this category, this tabletop lighting category, is not selling well, and I want to delete these items. Okay, I can't delete 700 items at once. Okay, it looks very, very bad on eBay. Okay, eBay, I mean, they like dynamic stores and sellers who remove items, but not remove a lot of items at once. Okay, it could indicate of a problem. Okay, maybe think for a second through eBay's eyes. How do they see it if you delete this amount of items? Okay, because it's not only this 700, it's 700 plus a couple of other hundreds that weren't sold. Remember, I had like 12 pages of 30 days old items, right? So this alone is like 1,000 items. Okay, so I can delete 3,000 items a day at once. Okay, so what do I do? I don't want I don't want them in my store anymore. So what do? I can check all of them. So all, and here you see you've checked all of them, 706. Okay, and then I can go, for example, to out of stock. Okay, and leave a comment, not selling, and then I can put them out of stock. Okay, or for example, I can I can just mark this page alone. Okay, so you'll see here. Oh, it won't. I've checked all of them. Let's do none. Okay, so you see zero again. And let's say I wanna start do it gradually. Okay, so I'll check only this page, which gives me. Oh, wait. So let's say it will give me okay, 12 items, and I can go to bulk actions, and I click remove, and I click and I give it a tag. Okay, so I can call it um, not selling, or I can call it table tabletop lightning not selling. Okay, and then I can click this remove, and it will get removed like those 300 items that weren't sold in 30 days. Okay, so obviously these items are very young. I mean, they haven't had their chance to sell yet, so I won't delete them. But you understand my point, okay? So you can do all of kind of things. You can put them out of stock. You can remove them. You can give them another tab. Okay, let me show you a different setup. So, for example, let's say that regardless of any tag, let's say that all items that are between the price range of $0 to $10. Let's see how many I got. None. Okay, so up to $30. Okay. Okay, so let's say, for example, I want to give different profit ranges to different price ranges items. Okay, so for example, let's say that cheaper items that are, let's say, between um, $0 and up to $30, I'll put a higher profit range. Okay, let's say, for example, 20 to 30%. Okay, make sure, guys, it's percent and not dollars. Okay, and I can click update, and all of these 369 items. I'm sorry, I have to check them all. You always can check all or this page, or decide whether you want to click on. Okay, but whatever you choose, everything I chose I can put it a different profit range. Okay. And let's say because they're cheaper, right? So if I sell them, I want them to sell with a higher profit range so I can make more profit. But let's say that items that are between, like medium, like between 31 and like $70, I can put them a different price range, a different profit range. Okay. For example, if for the cheaper items, I've put 20 to 30%, here for another 276 items, I can put, um, 15 to 25. And I click update, and then all of these items will change their profit range. Okay. And then I go back to my filter and I say that all items that are above $70 and to infinity, I put them a price range, a profit range, I'm sorry, of only 8 to 12%. Okay. Because dollar wise, it will give me the same amount. Okay. It will give me the same amount of profit in dollars, like the medium and cheaper items that I've put a higher profit range. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Because more expensive items are less likely to sell because they're more expensive, right? So I can help myself by decreasing the profit range, okay, but still compensate with cheaper items by raising their profit range. But all in all, when you look dollar wise, not percentage wise, but dollar wise, I make the same profit in average on every sale. So this is also a strategy. So you see, I can do all of these things by the bulk action feature. So this is a very important feature and I totally recommend doing it. I don't recommend putting the same profit range on all items. I do think it's better to, play with price ranges, and give a different profit range to each price range. Okay, make sense? But now you understand that you can do all of these actions for a lot of items at once using the bulk action. Okay, so just let me summarize, because the most common uses for the bulk actions are remove out of stock and changing profit range. Okay, so guys, this is all for today. So just let me summarize. Okay, so today we talked about how to use filters correctly to delete items. So we said that all of the items had to be deleted from SaleFreaks, not from eBay. Okay, don't do this mistake. And you can create filters and save them in the advanced section in the items. So it's right here. Remember? Here, and you can play with this in 30 days jump. Okay, so 30 and 60 and 90 and so on, and then save filter. And next time, all you have to do is load it, and you'll have it prepared. You see, 30 days, 60 days, and so on. Yeah. So this is about filters. Now, how to use tags to follow up on your items. So this is where I said that you, as the managers, as the store managers, your job is to delegate to others to do the really uh, day-to-day tasks, and leave for yourself the statistics. Okay, the conclusion making. Okay, so your job is to use tags to compare between items that have been uploaded versus items that have been sold, both under the same tag. And this way you can tell that if a certain category works or not, a certain supplier works or not, a certain new method works or not. Okay, and then stop wasting time, because after a month you'll have your answer. Okay. And lastly, we talked about how to use the bulk action feature for easier item management. So we saw that we could, again, go to items, go to advanced, and remember right here. So for example, I can use the advanced filter here to get to certain amounts of items, items that are in a specific price range, or items that have a specific amount of orders, or anything like that. Okay, and then I can do all sorts of things with them. So change profit range per, per specific items, or remove them, or even if they're not sold, unsold for 30 days, okay, or put them out of stock and then put them in stock if released, okay, and do all of these actions. So guys, let me just go back to Facebook right here and see if we have any comments. And I don't see any comments, because if there were we would see them. So let me just make sure. Yeah, so guys, I see there are no comments, but if you do have any questions later on, you can always leave them in the section below and I'll answer them later. So thank you so much for watching and for your time, and have a great day. Bye bye.